Hello, I bought this harmonium on eBay. It's an Indian instrument. Actually, it's popular in India right now, and as you can see, I have lots of other Indian instruments and all types of instruments. This is a specialty item, much similar to the one that I had before. I wanted a harmonium that would pair well with it. Um, the problem is that when you look at the harmonium, it looks fine, but it's almost like you get a car and it looks great and then the interior is beautiful, but the engine block has a crack in it. So there's oil leak. And in the same sense, you have air leaking. So this is a pump and there's a bellow underneath this in the box on the bottom, and that stores the air, and the air gets pushed out from here, and when you push the keys it opens up the valves in which the air has to leak. Now we have a critical problem here because there has been a break, and as I pump and I noticed like air was coming out, and the keys weren't playing the or extra keys were being played that weren't supposed to, and I noticed that this whole bracket over here got broken. Now this is not a very difficult piece to fix over here. I could glue it, and it's very unfortunate that it happened, but here's a critical piece that got affected, and that's the crack right there. Now you can see the gap. When this opened up, it's probably because of this screw over here that it got pulled out and it created a crack and an opening. Now this opening actually, if you look underneath, and there's not, I'm trying to get a good angle, you see there's that crack over there right where my thumb is, and it goes underneath these keys. Now the problem is that this plate is about 1/8 of an inch plate, and it needs to be replaced to do it right. To do it wrong, it's very difficult because the gap over here is so little. The minute one of these lever gets lifted, you can start hearing the sound of those keys. So what it requires is to take this plate off, take this whole set of keys off, and all of this is glued. So it's not an easy fix. It's really a pain because then you have to take this piece of wood off, and then you're going to have to actually replace this plate, which is a pretty large plate, and it's a specialty plate because if you look underneath, it's got precision holes in it. Sorry, I'm losing my spot here as I'm trying to explain. So there are precision holes throughout. So this is really, and okay, and this is tipping. It shouldn't be tipping like this. Yeah, you can actually see the spring action underneath this harmonium, and it shouldn't be, there should be a stop that prevents it from tipping. So overall it looks fine, there's nothing visually wrong with it, but it is this playability, the heart of it, this key plate got messed up. So that's why I'm filing this claim. It still sounds fine once it's put together. I don't think so it's completely a waste. And I will explain what would be a fair term to get this back up and running. Thanks.